You are 4 years old when you realize something strange about your family. Other kids have baby pictures. You have seasons. Your first steps uploaded. Your first words uploaded. The time you threw up on your dad at Disneyland? 14 million views. You don't really understand what views are yet. You just know that whenever dad pulls out the camera, mom suddenly starts smiling. Hey guys, welcome back to another video. And just like that, your family is happy again. First, you love it. Every package at the door has your name on it. Free toys, free clothes, free trips. You don't even know what a sponsorship is. You just know some magical company keeps sending you stuff as long as you hold it up to the camera and say, OMG, I love it, even when you don't. By the time you're 6, your house doesn't really feel like a house anymore. It feels like a TV set. There are lights in the living room, tripods in the kitchen, cameras in the car. And if something funny happens while nobody is filming, dad sometimes makes you do it again. Wait, that was hilarious. Do it one more time. So you laugh again, a little less naturally this time. Your birthdays are the biggest videos of the year. But before you're allowed to open your presents, dad needs the thumbnail. Okay, hold the giant box. Look more surprised. Bigger eyes. No, bigger. You haven't even opened it yet, but somehow you're already supposed to love it. At 7, you start school, and that's when things get weird. On your first day, another kid walks up to you and says, hey, aren't you the kid who cried because you wet the bed? You freeze. That happened when you were 5. You didn't know anyone had seen it. He pulls out a phone. There you are, crying. Your mom is comforting you. Your dad is filming. 8 million views. Everyone laughs. That night, you ask your parents to delete the video. Mom tells you, honey, people love you. They're basically family. But you don't remember inviting 8 million family members into your bedroom. By 9, you've learned the rules. If you're sick, it's content. If you get hurt, it's content. If you're scared, definitely content. One afternoon, you fall off your bike. Your knee is bleeding. You're crying. Dad runs toward you. For 1 second, you think he's coming to help. Then you notice the camera in his hand. Tell everyone what happened. You stare at him. You don't want to tell everyone what happened. You want a band-aid. But the video is called, Our Son Got Seriously Injured. Emotional. The thumbnail is your crying face. Red arrow. Big circle around your knee. 10 million views. Your parents celebrate. You get ice cream. And somehow, that makes everything feel even stranger. At 11, the channel becomes huge. Your family moves into a giant house. Pool. Movie theater. Game room. You should feel lucky. Everybody tells you that. You have the perfect life. But the weird thing is, the bigger the house gets, the fewer places you can hide. Cameras are everywhere. Even arguments have rules now. If mom and dad start fighting, sometimes they stop, move to better lighting, then continue. You realize something terrifying. You're not sure which parts of your family are real anymore. One morning, your parents tell you they're going to prank your little sister. They're going to pretend they forgot her birthday. She cries. Really cries. You know it's fake. She doesn't. The video gets 12 million views. Your parents buy her a puppy afterward. Everyone says it was worth it. You start wondering how many bad memories can be fixed with presents. 13, you finally get your own phone. Huge mistake. You search your name. There are thousands of videos, clips, compilations, fan pages, people ranking which sibling is the favorite, strangers debating whether you're spoiled. Some say you're annoying. Some say you're ugly. Some say they watched you grow up. And technically, they did. A stranger knows what your bedroom looked like when you were 6, what pajamas you wore when you were 7, what your first crush's name was, what school you go to. Your parents call them fans. You start calling them strangers. Then one day you come home from school furious. Someone had printed an embarrassing screenshot of you from an old video. They put it on your locker. You scream at your parents. Stop posting me. The whole house goes quiet. Dad lowers the camera. Mom looks hurt. And then dad says something you'll remember forever. But this is our job. You look around. The giant house, the cars, the vacations, the expensive kitchen, and suddenly you understand. Your childhood isn't just their job. It's their business. And you're the product. After that, you start avoiding cameras. You wear hoodies, close doors, stop reacting when they prank you, which becomes a new problem because boring kids don't get clicks. Dad says you've changed. Mom says you're being ungrateful. The comments notice too. What happened to him? He used to be so funny. He seems miserable now. For once, the internet is right. At 15, your parents announce something huge. They're making a documentary about the family. And there's one scene they desperately want. Your first relationship. You say no. They ask again. You say no. They offer you money. You say no. Then you find out they filmed part of it anyway. That's the moment something inside you finally snaps. You walk into the living room. Dad is editing. Mom is answering brand emails. The camera is on the table. For the first time in your life, you pick it up. You point it at at them. They laugh. What are you doing? You don't smile. You've filmed my whole life. They stop laughing. So now I'm filming yours. Dad reaches for the camera. You pull it back. No, keep talking. And suddenly, they understand exactly how you felt your entire life. At 18, you finally move out. No cameras, no microphones, no thumbnails. Your first apartment is tiny. The fridge barely works. The shower makes a weird noise. There's no pool, no game room, no sponsored furniture. And it is the best place you've ever lived. Because when you wake up, nobody is filming. When you're sad, nobody asks you to repeat it. When you laugh, nobody says, wait, do that again. For the first time in your life, a memory can just be a memory. Years later, people still recognize you. Yo, I grew up watching you. They smile. You smile back, but there's always one thought you never say out loud. You grew up watching me. I grew up being watched.